Yes. It's an interesting question, right? Why do I come across the world to play football in a country that, you know, we in Europe, we don't know much about the competition. For me, it's very simple. You know, I grew up in the Netherlands. I have African roots. I know the competition in Europe. I played a lot of teams, and I competed. When I became a little bit older, I'm 30 now, I said to myself, what can I do to make myself happy? So I'm a person that stays close to my feelings and my thoughts, and for some reason, I'm here today. And I believe everything in my life is a purpose, and the reason I'm here is that, honestly, the club Corinthians, they proposed me to come and play for them, and the energy that I felt behind it, the effort that the president Fabinho, the club, the supporters put behind it, it was something that I didn't experience before, and it was something that my heart appreciated. You can ask, okay, but in Europe we play at a high level. Why you are in your prime, you are 30 years, why do you come to play in the Brazilian league? I think that we have to acknowledge where authentic football coming from as well. You know, a lot of stars coming from Brazil. We know a lot of big football players. As I say, I think, you know, it's the mecca of football. You know, it's where the joga bonito, the kids in Europe, they look up to people in Brazil. They look up to the players and the way they play, and also the way they embrace life, because it's not only football. And I think the reason that I'm here today, it's bigger than football. Of course, I'm here to play, to showcase my ability to compete in a different league, which I think also that we have to acknowledge that it's a different league, but it's a tough league. I have to experience it, but I play against countries like Brazil, Peru, Colombia, Argentina, the South American countries, and it's always very hard to compete against them. It's a different intensity, it's a different mentality, and I think many will follow after me to come and experience that journey. And for the moment, I think it's a decision that is moved with a lot of force behind it, not just it goes beyond my understanding. So I cannot explain right now what I feel, but I move by purpose. So that's bigger than just the move to Brazil. And I have a lot of Brazilian friends. You know, they are happy that I came here. They also maybe have the question, why you go to Brazil? Everybody from Brazil, we want to go to Europe. As I said, I don't know. God knows, and I think it's a big purpose. And let's see how it goes. I know the situation we are in, but I think nights as yesterday shows that this team has the ability to fight. This team are fighters. The crowd, I think yesterday, looking at the game, I understand what it means to play for Corinthians. Even though I didn't put my shirt on and play in the field yesterday, I felt the energy and the fighting spirit of the supporters and the team. And I think that yesterday was an important win. And from here, we have to build and take it game by game. And for me, I think that in difficult moments is where you'll find sometimes beautiful things. And we have to fight, Diamonds, they shine when there's pressure, under pressure. So I know the situation we are in, and we have to win. We have to fight and compete. It was an overwhelming experience, something that I didn't have expectations for me coming here. I know that it was something unique, because coming to the Brazilian League at the age of 30, for a player like me, I know it doesn't happen often, but I didn't have expectations. So when I landed and I saw the fans waiting for me at the airport, it warmed my heart. I understood what it meant for them to bring me here. So once again, Fabinho, he came all the way to Europe to talk with me, to put great effort, to convince us as well to make this step. And once I landed, I felt home. I think that Brazilian culture, I quite know some of it. I think it's quite similar than the African culture, which my father is from Ghana. I visit Ghana every year. I feel a lot of similarities in the approach, in the energy, in the passion of life and happiness. So once I entered the stadium, that I didn't never experience. It was something completely different, and something that I have to realize yet. It's been 24 hours, 30 hours that I'm here in this country, so it's going quick. I have to lay back and look at that night again to realize what happened. But I can tell you that it will push me forward to play for this club, to put my heart on the pitch, to inspire people around the country, because in the end, football is what brings people together. All type of people from favelas, rich people, business people, people all over the world. It brings them together, and I think that's also a beautiful thing for me to showcase that, I have many friends, either in Ghana or in Brazil, from the favelas, ghetto in Ghana. I inspire the kids. I want them to look at me and to think that, get inspired, believe in your dream, and there's a chance to make it out, and the crowd yesterday gave me that inspiration, to be completely honest. It was a magical moment, and that we won, it made it even better. I think it's important that I go to the facility and start training. We have to be realistic. I'm coming from a Euro Cup and a long summer, but I'm trying to get as ready as soon as possible. Let's see with the medical staff, with the coach, when that time is, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty soon, because of course, as you said, it's an important time. So I'm trying to get ready as soon as possible. Other than that, I tried some Brazilian dishes, stroganoff. What is the other one? Rice and beans, farofa. Yeah, I tried some things and I love it. It's something with, I don't know, cooked with a lot of taste. So I'm a fan of it. But back to serious things. Like I want to compete. Yesterday, I'm looking from the stands, and I want to go inside the pitch to compete, to help my compañeros and to help the club, to be with the supporters, and as soon as possible. That's it. I think that speaking the language always help. I think it's not easy, you know, even though I played in Spain for a couple years. But I will try to start to take lessons because it will help me. It will help me connect with my teammates. So that's some effort I need to put in, which I'm trying. Other than that, music is a passion, and I think that, you know, I have so much music unreleased from a lot of time. I have spoken to actually some friends that living here in Sao Paulo, and they want to get me on some songs with some artists from Brazil. Of course, this is things that I want to bring to the country, and to adapt to it and to have fun. I think it's exactly what I said before. It's a balance, but most important thing is now to get on the pitch as soon as possible, to be happy, because when I'm happy, I play my best football, and that's the most important. I spoke with Mr. on the phone before coming to Brazil, and speaking with him and his son. It gave me a good feeling about that he wants to play attacking football. For me, that is really important, because I'm a player that like to create opportunities, like to score goals, like to give assists, like to play beautiful football. I think that's something that this coach wants to represent. So I'm happy about that. And then the players, yesterday I met them for the first time, and it felt great, you know. Even the position that we're in at the moment, they showed a lot of courage yesterday. It was not easy, even on the pitch, you know, because it's a quarter final. There's a lot of pressure. So I see how they stick together, and I see what it means for them to play for this club. And this is something I want to learn from, and I want to bring my quality to the team to help them. But they're great guys, great energy, and I think it's a team that can go, you know, in potential up in the league and win titles. You know, that's what we are here for. So during my career, I've played left wing, I've played number 10, attacking midfielder, I've played in the striker position. Me, I'm like a 9.5. You know, I could play on the left, free. I could play in the striker, I could play behind the striker, but I like to create. I'm a creative player, so I like to get in between the lines to receive the ball or make movement behind the defenders. We will see what fits this team, what I feel comfortable with, what the coach wants. But one thing is for sure, I want to start scoring goals. You know, I think yesterday also we created a lot of chances, and I try to benefit of those chances and to bring clinical actions in front of the goal, and to create chances for other teammates. I think one of the players that inspired me the most, Ronaldo Lima. He was playing in PSV, Barcelona, and also here, many more clubs, Real Madrid, Inter Milan. And the way he was playing, I think I've always said something like that he is the guy that inspired me, and many more have come here. But for me, it goes beyond Brazilian players that played here. It's like Brazilian all over the world, you know. That's why you don't have to thank me that I speak with respect about your competition or about this country, because you have to understand the things that you guys contribute all over the world. It's big. It inspires a lot of people around the world, and so you demand that respect. You deserve it, you know. but it inspires me, Ronaldo, I think. And back to your question about the next cup game. Once again, let's see. Let's get me into the campo. Let's train. Let's build my physics, and then we will see when I'm ready. But pretty soon.
Estileira, hein? Yes! Casé TV Brasil. Essa daqui pra soltar a voz na hora que for cantar. Quando entrar naquela navona, colocar ela estileira. Tamo junto? Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Yes!
Do you like it?
Um minutinho. Isso aí tem que registrar, que isso daí vai pra rede social com a Lupona. Ó, tremendo, hein?
This ever happened in the present
Fala
conference?
alguma coisa aí, gente, tô nervoso. É o vídeo, velho. Chegou o vídeo. Eu tenho que eu lembro, mano. Eu tô empolgado demais. A Casé tá mudando minha vida. Boas-vindas ao Brasil, irmão. Deus abençoe.
Thank you, man.
É nóis. Obrigado, gente.
Wow, I didn't know what just happened, man, but I love it. You know? This is the kind of energy I'm talking about, you know, that sometimes we don't have in Europe. You know, in Europe, sometimes things are very strict, very serious. It's a press conference, and his spirit was beautiful. I love it. I love the sunglasses. Obrigado. Irmão. Obrigado. But no, to answer your question, right, let's see how things goes. Let's see. I want to settle in Sao Paulo. I need a home. I miss my dogs. I have big dogs. I need to bring them. I need to settle in to feel home. And then, of course, we bring Fuego to the studio. That's one thing for sure. Thank you.